From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's Voice Briefing. It's Thursday, November 13th, 2025.
I'm Susan Tompor, and I'm a personal finance columnist at the Detroit Free Press. We're hearing buzz about the Trump administration's plan for a 50-year mortgage. But what's the catch? Stretching out mortgage payments well into retirement might help some. A 50-year mortgage, after all, would mean slightly smaller monthly payments compared with a 30-year mortgage. Yet, many would-be homebuyers won't benefit for a long list of reasons. Digging into the details, I discovered the interest rate on a 50-year mortgage is likely to be significantly higher than a 30-year loan. A 50-year mortgage, after all, packs more risk for lenders, and they need to be compensated. Borrowers likely would see more restrictions too, perhaps being required to have emergency savings on the sidelines to cover a short-term job loss. Borrowers would pay hundreds of $1,000s more in interest over the long haul with a 50-year mortgage. Take a $320,000 loan as an example. The borrower, according to Bankrate.com, would pay around $393,000 in total interest over the life of a 30-year mortgage. And what would the cost be of interest over the life of a 50-year mortgage? Well, we're talking about a bit more than $844,000 in interest alone.
For the Detroit Free Press, this is Georgia Kavanis. Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel said that while she is pleased with the U.S. Supreme Court's November 10th decision not to hear a case challenging its 2015 ruling legalizing same-sex marriage for couples across the nation, proponents of marriage equality shouldn't rest easy. Nessel said other challenges to same-sex marriage will come, and if the Supreme Court ends up reversing its opinion and leaving the states to determine their own rules, Michigan will be in trouble. That's because Michigan's Constitution has a law prohibiting same-sex marriage. What does Nessel think voters need to do? Go to freep.com to find out.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Eric D. Lawrence. Ford Motor Company's future racing plans will be on full display in Detroit this January. The automaker is bringing its Ford racing season launch to the Motor City the same week as the Detroit Auto Show kicks off. The event is planned for January 15 at Michigan Central Station, where the automaker spearheaded a massive renovation project of one of Detroit's signature buildings. The connection to the Detroit Auto Show, which has its media and industry days January 14 through 15 and opens to the public on January 17 at Huntington Place, will make it easier for industry, stakeholders, and members of the media to attend the event. It'll mark the third year for the launch event, which was held previously in Charlotte, North Carolina, and comes in a particularly significant year for Ford, which is returning to Formula One with partner Red Bull after a 22-year absence. Mark Rushbrook, global director of Ford Racing, touted a, quote, star-studded lineup of drivers alongside our employees, dealers, media, team owners, and of course our passionate fans, end quote, for the invitation-only event, which will also be live-streamed. Details on that to be released later. Company news will also be on tap, including updates since Ford announced in September that it was, quote, bringing its road and race programs together as one division to be called Ford Racing, as the automaker looks to better align what happens on the racetrack with what it offers customers off the track, end quote, according to prior Free Press reporting.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press on freep.com. That's freep.com. Thank you for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.